Yeah, this division's about to dwarf in what we're about to look at next. Pacific time.
Oh.
All right. What I know obviously I think Oilers are going to be 1 and Golden Knights are going to be 2. Otherwise, they're all trash. Is that fair to say?
No, this is.
Oh,
Listen, I'm gonna say this is the worst division in the league, but it's also the most interesting.
like I know, like
So
there's bottom feeders like the Ducks, and the Sharks.
well, that's where you're wrong. But
Really?
we'll get into that.
Okay, let's get into that. Who do you want to start with?
Who do you want to start with, mate?
I mean, I was curious. Let's talk about the Sharks because they won the first overall pick, right?
No, but they were the worst team in the league. So
Yeah, they were trash last year.
They didn't win first overall. They ended up going second.
They have another Will Smith.
This team will be a Stanley Cup contender in like 3 or 4 years. The young core on this team is just unreal. Macklin Celebrini, he is a future face of the league. He's only 19 years old, but from what we saw last year, he can be the best player in the league. Like, you like give him a few years, and he will be touching those conversations. Like,
he is. Wow, you are
he's
super
just
high on that
so good. Dude, he is like the franchise guy. Like, the Sharks were so lucky that they got first overall in the draft last year because Celebrini is a genuine franchise changer. He's like, that's what I mean.
I swear, hockey fans always be saying that, bro. That's like the 5th time I've heard you say it's franchise changer. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about that while you were saying it. Like, this guy
well, there is a few.
Is it just because hockey talent is just... Yeah, no. Sorry, I just tweaked for no
that's
reason.
What I was saying to you earlier, how, like, everyone in the NHL is good, you know? Like, everyone's good. There's no, like, real bad players in the NHL, so it's like...
Yeah.
Finding those people that are just a step above is so hard. So, like, anyone who really is that, like, extra step above the league is just so important to have.
It's low-key like baseball.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much the same concept, except...
Sorry, yeah, I tweaked for no reason. I was just, like, thinking, I was like, Celebrini... That's, like, the 8th time I've heard that they're gonna be the best in the league.
Okay. Well, there is a couple guys that have that ceiling, you know, and Celebrini is one of them. But I just think that this young core is insane. Like, just to go through some of the key names that we'll be looking to see how they develop this year and over the next couple of years. Macklin Celebrini, Michael Mesa, Will Smith, Colin Graff, William Eklund, like they can all be top 50 players in the league one day. Like, this team is just so... And then looking on defense, I think all eyes are on Sam Dickinson on defense right now. He could emerge as one of the best defensive players in the league as well. Obviously, again, he's only 19 and this is going to be his first year in the league. But,
dude, that poor dude, holy crap.
That's what his ceiling is. Like... And not to mention Askarov, one of their goalies, that is a franchise guy. He will be he's their franchise goalie. Like, he's just unreal. Like,
you don't want to hear his last 10 stats.
Listen, obviously he's young. Like, goalies take a lot longer to develop than any other position.
85% save rate.
Listen, man, just trust it. Hey, like, you just gotta trust that guy.
I'm just saying, I see 85% and say...
Listen, I'm trusting the development process with him, because they've just done such a great job at developing all their players. And not to mention, there's still heaps of guys that haven't even been called up that are gonna be like this is what I mean. Like, the guys I've just mentioned doesn't even include their depth. Like, they've got Igor Chernyshov. I'm so excited. I don't know when he's gonna be called up, but I'm hoping he can debut this year. I'm so excited for him. They've got Quentin Musty. I'm so excited for him as well. Like like the only issue, not even issue, I see with this set, because obviously this team's not in a competing position yet. You know, we're really like looking to the future with them. I'd just like to see them improve their defensive prospects a little bit. Like, they don't have too much on the defensive side, but this will be like the best offense in the league in a few years. Like, I genuinely believe it.
But so you're really high on this San Jose like future.
Oh yeah, they've got the best future in the league in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure like every major article like ranks them as like the team with the best future, like the best prospect pool. Like,
yeah, they've got some talent.
Yeah, but
where do you set them on your ranking?
This year, I'm gonna put them 6th in the division.
Okay, who's your 8?
Man, Seattle Kraken. Like, they obviously they're still a pretty new team. Like, when you look across this, I had someone say this to me the other day, and he's right. Like, this is just a team of second liners.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're an expansion team. You gotta get stuck.
Yeah.
You gotta get stuck with the second liners.
I mean, that is true, but like, I mean that's literally it. Like, you just gotta hope some of these young guys develop well, because there's just nothing to really look forward to on this team.
Yeah.
Going into this season, like, again, obviously you'll hope Shane Wright can come through. But yeah, looking across everyone else, like, Capo Caco, I don't believe in him. I don't think he's ever going to be much. Matty Beniers, he's fine, I guess. Like, but there's just, yeah, this team listen, I think if there's any team that needs Gavin McKenna, for anyone who doesn't know, Gavin McKenna is the top-rated draft prospect going into next year's draft, and again, he looks to be on like a Celebrini level prospect, like could be a genuine franchise changer.
Add the tally.
Like,
keep a tally of it.
He can, dude.
I believe you.
Like,
I ain't got anyone else to believe, so I believe you.
He's been looked at that way for more than a year. Like, since this guy was like 16, everyone's been saying like he could be the best player in the NHL one day. Like, so if there's any team that needs that, I think Seattle. They need that like franchise centerpiece to build around.
Yeah.
So I think them being the worst team in the league isn't a bad shout this year.
That poor dude. Getting the pressure of being the greatest.
Yeah, shit.
So they're 8th. Who's 7th?
I'm gonna say the Calgary Flames.
Oh, the Canadian team still sucked.
Listen, like, I just don't see a lot of like top end talent around here. It's like what I've said before. Listen, Dustin Wolf, absolutely unreal young goalie. He's gonna be great.
I feel like that name's been said to me.
And
that name's hitting somewhere.
Yeah, he won the Calder last year. He was Rookie of the Year last year. As a goalie, you like never say that. You never see goalies just come in and instantly be like elite. So Dustin Wolf, he's great, and the Flames will be happy to have him. But he's like, and he's gonna hold it down on defense. Like, they've got some good guys on defense. Obviously, they've got Mackenzie Weegar. They've got Rasmus Anderson. Like, they're the only two guys I'm really excited for on that defense, you know.
You sound
and
so
then looking
depressed.
to their forwards.
You sound so sad talking about this team.
It's just nothing to be excited about.
That's fair.
Not nothing. That's a bit of an unfair statement, but like, I don't know, like Jonathan Huberdeau and Nazim Kadri at the top of your lineup is pretty cool. Definitely like they're good, and also Coronado up there along with them. Like they've got good guys. Like you look across this roster and they're not bad. Like you could probably switch them with the Sharks if you want, because I'm probably a little bit higher on the Sharks this year than most guys. But like at the end of the day, I just feel like this team
they've got the
needs.
They got the just kind of they're there, but there's not really like that oomph that they have to take them over the edge. Fair?
Yeah, they really are just like probably the most boring team in my eyes. Which I guess they're not even the most boring team. They're just the team I'm like, I care about the least.
So that's what's funny about I like the money pucks that you said, because it's like they have the bad, fun, boring, good, and this is what I feel like you just slapped them in the boring tier. I guess it's not really. They wouldn't qualify. Yeah, they would actually, because they low goals against, and low goals for. That sounds like Calgary with with Wolf.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there we go. Calgary Flames, boring. Just circle that in red. Put them at 7.
Yeah.
So
next.
So we talked about 6 being the Sharks.
Yeah.
I'm assuming 5th is the Canucks.
Yeah.
Yes!
Canucks.
We got one! Dude. Yeah! We're making progress.
Listen, they were good 2 years ago. And the question going into this year is, are they closer to the team they were 2 years ago, or are they closer to the team that they were last year? Elias Pettersson, I don't think he's going to be that franchise guy. And they've got him locked up on a ridiculous contract through to 2032, and I just think that's going to age as one of the worst contracts in the league. But
damn,
I mean, I could be wrong on that, but like they're a pretty physical team, but they're just like not great. I don't know. It's just a bunch of like guys who are good but not great. Like. And that's how I feel about this kind of Pacific Division as a whole. You know what I mean? Like I've talked about it with Seattle, I've talked about it with the Nucks, I've talked about it with the Flames. Like it's just a bunch of guys. Like
a bunch of guys
obviously
hitting the puck.
Quinn Hughes.
Just a bunch of guys hitting a puck. It's a matter of
more or less. Like obviously Quinn Hughes, second best defenseman in the league. Like we know that, but. Yeah, I don't know much to say about the team.
They don't have. Do they still have that great goalie? They do. They have Demko still, right? Or is he washed?
Yeah, they've got Demko, but I mean, he wasn't great last year. He did miss a lot of time last year, but he wasn't great.
So you think that's the chances if Demko can really bounce back, they can find a little sweet spot for themselves?
What they need is for Demko to bounce back. They need Elias Pettersson to live up to his contract. They need Brock Besser and Jake DeBrusk to play even better than they did last year. Listen, they're gonna need like Braden Coots to show some life. Obviously rookie, so like not fair to put pressure on him. But
you said his name was Coots?
Yeah.
Sorry, just had to get that.
Nice one, mate.
Just had to get that one out. You know, it's just like Brandon Bussey.
Elias Pettersson on defense will need a breakout as well.
Wait, it says he's the center.
Which I mean, again, he's.
Oh,
good.
There's 2 Elias Pettersson. That's not confusing at all.
Wait.
They have 2. No, they have 2. They have Elias Nillis Pettersson. Unless he plays both. No, they have 2. Oh, hell no. I don't like this team no more. They got 2 Elias Petterssons?
Yeah.
What the
Wait, how did I not even know that?
They do! They do!
Yeah.
Nope. Vancouver, my number 8 now. Instantly. just because you're a pain.
They're They're gonna need that defensive one to break out.
It's spelled the same way too. There's no way to like deter. How do you even say his Nillis? He's 21. 21. All right, yeah. Sorry, I just threw you completely off your rails, but I was tweaking for a second.
I don't really have much else to say about this team.
Yeah, we'll banish shit from them. Who do you want to touch on? Because we got the Kings, the Ducks, the Knights, and the Oilers. I'm assuming you want to say Oilers or Knights for last.
Well, let's get the Ducks out of the way because I've got the Ducks finishing 4th in this division, and obviously considering how tough the Central Division is, there's only going to be 3 teams making it from the Pacific.
Oh.
So, the Ducks will be 4th, but miss the playoffs. They've had a rebuild going for a while, you know, and I think this is the year where we start to see it all come together. You know, they've got a lot of paces. You know, they've got a good core of like older or like middle-aged guys, and then they've also got a lot of like young guys coming through. This defense is going to be really good. I think their defense is going to come through and emerge as really good. Lucas Dostal is already like top 15 goalie in the league and will continue to play up to that. They've still got a bunch of young guys that they're probably going to be calling up as the year goes on and like still developing, but like we're really going to see them start breaking through and starting to win games now. Like, let me just get their lines up to
starts with Chris Kettider, Leo Carlson, and Troy Terry. Kreider?
Yeah,
something
Chris
like
Kreider,
that.
Leo Carlson, Troy Terry. That's a fine line, you know. That's good experience for the team. And then Cutter Gauthier, Mason McTavish, and Bennett Sinecki. Like, I am excited to see. Beckett Sinecki. I am excited to see him.
Yeah.
He can hopefully emerge as like a top flight offensive guy.
So you think this team just is good because they have that kind of. They've been through a rebuild, which I'd imagine for a hockey, a rebuild is very impactful because you kind of build up as a team.
Yeah, exactly. Like having a young core grow together is really good to have in hockey.
So that kind of is where it comes in. I got you. See, I'm getting there. I'm starting to understand it a little more now.
You're learning.
I am learning. I'm learning a lot, and there's some. I can't wait for you to watch some of these games because there are some really good plays that I'm seeing funneled through.
Yeah, I'm so excited, man.
Let's get into.
So yeah, I've got the Ducks finishing 4th and missing the playoffs.
Oh, poor Ducks, poor Disney team. Kings.
Kings.
Is it time for the Kings?
Yeah, let's get into the Kings.
They played.
Listen, I'm gonna have them finishing.
Oh, never mind.
No, you think they played bad. No, I think they played good.
I trust you. I trust you more than I trust myself.
Listen, this Kings team, I think, should be the best defensive team in the league. Like, I'll have them finishing 3rd in the division, but the real issue here is that they are missing a, like, top guy, which obviously, like, hockey, you don't need the, like, elite talent, you know? Like, hockey's more of a team sport. You need a good team rather than, like, overpaying some elite guys. But I think yesterday against the Avs was a real example of how, like, they just need that, like, real top flight guy that they can, like, you know, reliably count on to come through and, like, score when they need, because none of these guys are, like, great scorers. Like, Fiala is good, Kempy's good,
Byfield, Quinn Byfield.
Good.
Go!
Quinton Byfield is like one of my favorite.
I loved him last season,
players.
Dude. He was so fun last season.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can call him up and coming at this point, but like he's just got such a good all-round game. Like I've said, he could be a quiet pick for the Selkie this year, which
what the hell is that?
Is the best defensive forward. So like, you know, the forward that is the best defensively as well. Quinton Byfield, I think he can contend for that. He's just got such a great all-round game, and I think I'd just like to see him take that extra step.
This team's very stacked.
Yeah.
I kind of like him a little more than. I can't say. See, that's the problem. Is if they were in the East, I'd put them above both 1 seeds in the East. Actually, no, I wouldn't put them above the Avs. Or no, they're in the Avs. I wouldn't put them above the Hurricanes. That's the only.
Put them second in both divisions for sure.
Because I like this team as in I know all their names just from last season because they were crazy in Real Rating League. But
yeah.
But that's the 6-stack of Kempe and Kopitar and Kuzmenko, or however you say it, was insane.
Kuzmenko.
Byfield and Fluffy has been solid, and even like you said, the defense is really good. The goalkeeping's pretty solid, I'd say. Kumpler and Forsberg. And based off of how you were talking about them after last night, they're a pretty good team.
That's what I mean. That all their defenders are good, but also all their forwards are so good at defending as well. Like, that's why I just think this should be the best defensive team in the league. I don't know, it just feels like they're missing something. They're just missing because they're all good offensively as well. Everyone on this team is good offensively, but no one's great, it feels like. I don't know, that's why I just feel like this team does have a ceiling, and that ceiling is not going to the cup, especially in this Western Conference. And not even the conference finalists,
You really just hyped them up and then just chopped them down with a big old axe, bro.
I just think they need to make one move. They just need to make one trade this season for an elite scoring guy. They're gonna have to give up a lot for it, but they just need to make that move for one elite team. I mean, one elite player, and that's what this team needs. Like a
Nico Rakitin? That works.
Like the Rantanen trade.
Rantanen, yeah. Like something like that. Who would you think? Okay.
Something like that this year.
Who would you think would be that player?
Oh, this is a great video idea we can do another day.
All right, yeah, we'll save that. We'll cue that. We got to write down some of those because there's.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you right now the name that's coming to mind immediately. I'd love to see them get a Tage Thompson, but I don't know if Buffalo's gonna give that up. Because obviously Buffalo's been in an eternal rebuild for more than a decade. So
Sidney Crosby.
Okay, no, Crosby's gonna retire as a Penguin. I hate how people are even suggesting he'll leave teams. No, he's gonna.
I don't think he would. I think he would do like a Dame, where I think he'd be like, all right, listen, we've spent a lot of time together, but I want to win. I want to win. I want to have success.
Too old.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I don't know much about this sport. So.
Yeah, so I mean, we can definitely talk about that another day. Yeah. But I
that's
just
a trade deadline.
Go.
That's a trade deadline one.
Yeah.
Oilers.
Yeah, they needed to go and make 8 huge.
Oilers or Knights? What do you want to touch on?
Which one do you want to talk about, mate?
I know.
Let's go. Let's talk about the Knights.
I know enough about the Knights to really not hold the conversation, but I know Alec and Stone are super solid. Obviously, there's more. Yeah, I know more than you do right now. But there's a sneaky player who's having a pretty solid game today. So that's just kind of I'm trying not to say too much.
Save it, mate. I need to watch these games. I'm so excited.
Yeah, trust me, those two games.
The Mitch Marner trade is amazing. Marner and Eichel playing next to each other. This is one of the best duos in the league. I think Marner could genuinely elevate because Eichel's been on these fringe top 10 conversations. You could argue he's in there, but he's generally been around the 11 to 15 range. Marner could elevate Eichel into that true top 10 player conversation.
And I think that pushes.
And I love that they're playing next to each other.
And with that, I think Stone getting moved to the right wing is very good. Because Stone is a very talented player. We saw it last year in the playoffs. I think that fits well. I don't know how well they fit together with Carlson and Smith, but I feel like that could work well, just as in Stone being a good scorer and Smith seeming to pass well with his assist. And yeah, does that make sense? Am I onto something there?
Yeah. No, that's good analysis, mate. I can tell you know the Golden Knights pretty well.
Well, yeah, because I had to watch them for the playoffs. But defensively,
yeah, no, that's actually good.
Defensively, they were good. I don't know. Aiden Hill was all right last season. He wasn't bad.
I'd say more than all right. I'd say he's good, like top 15. Like,
so he was solid.
I don't know if you could argue top 10 goalie. I don't know, but he's definitely top 15.
That's like, another video for another day too. That might be the next one. So defensively, they're solid. I remember them being really solid. Like they have. I'm looking at the lineup now. They have McNabb and Theodore, but I think Noah Hiflin did a little bit of something on defense, just position wise. And even when you get down to White Cloud, he was doing pretty solid. They both have solid block numbers. I mean, you just see in that 12 blocks and 16 blocks respectively. That's something.
Yeah, Pietrangelo is out for the season. That's my only issue. And because he's good. Listen, they're paying him $8.8 million a year, so
be injured. Come on now.
Being out for the season does like really hurt because he is really good. Listen, again, this team is really good, like, just across the board, like, especially that top 6, their top 6 forwards, in fact, their top 9, wow, yeah, no, actually, their entire forward room, even down to their 4th line, they've got some good depth, like, their 4th line is Howden, Sissons, and Kolsar, like...
That's solid. I even remember some of these names.
That's a good 4th line. Yeah, that is a good 4th line. But only slight issue is, again, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue this year at least, but everyone is starting to creep up in age a little bit. Like, it is just worth mentioning that, you know?
Not like sound the alarms, but just like keep an eye on them.
They don't have any young players, they don't have a prospect pool. So I don't think it will be an issue, but there could. That could be
the only concern is just they slip there.
Yeah, you could like be concerned with some injuries. Obviously, Pietrangelo being out for the season. You know, 35 years old and season-ending injury. Like you just.
It's already showing.
Like I'll be keeping an eye on their injuries this season, but.
You ready to close it out, my boy?
Let's get to the final team.
It's time.
It's been like 2.5 hours.
No, we got 2 hours. Oh, 2 hours and 2 minutes. So, Edmonton Oilers.
You might want to break this down into 4 different videos.
Nah, I'll post.
Division.
We'll figure it out from there.
Listen,
Oilers are really good.
Listen, Edmonton Oilers.
They're solid.
They are. Listen. As long as you've got McDavid and Draisaitl, you will always be a contending team.
Yeah, those two are so good.
Yeah, the new McDavid contract he's got for the next 2 years is really interesting, actually, how he's taken a pay cut to hope that the team can build around him. So we will have to talk about this another day, because that contract, there is so much to break down from that contract. Even though it's only 2 years, there is so much to that.
So like Ryan Nugent Hopkins is one of my favorite players in the league, straight up. Just because
Nugent Hopkins.
Is it Nugent? Whatever. Nugget Hopkins is way more fun to say. I don't care if it's wrong. Ryan Nugget Hopkins is so good at just being that like facilitator. It's ironic that you could call him Nugget and he plays like Jokic, because he's just kind of that. Obviously, there's a better passer on his team. There's 2 better passers on his team. But I feel like when you see him come on, he was a very impactful in that like facilitating role. Where he was, he wasn't the heavy hitter, but he was a hitter nonetheless. If he needed a goal from him, he could put it up, and he did that in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is the first time in a while that I've actually been excited for their young talent as well, you know. Like, there's actually a couple young guys that we'll be looking towards this year. It'll be interesting to see if Podkolzin can take another step. Listen, if he can take another step, then that is huge for this team. But the two people I'm really looking at is Matthew I don't know how to say that last name. I think it's
let me give it a shot. Where is he? What's he play?
Matthew Savoie, I think it is. He's a right wing guy.
Yeah, that's definitely Savoie. Where's he from?
Listen, he's playing on the second line. Like you were saying about Nugent Hopkins, you know, he's playing next to Nugent Hopkins. So this could be a good season for Savoie. Like I could see him really taking a good step. Isaac Howard as well. He's another sneaky pick for Rookie of the Year, honestly. I'll be interested to see how he develops. He's playing next to Henrik. And yeah, like I said, Podkolzin, like, this is, like, their fourth line isn't bad. Podkolzin, Phillip, and Kapanen, like, I do have issues with this defense. Like, obviously, like, Bouchard, Ekholm, Nurse, like, they're all good, but no one on this defense is, like, elite defensively, I'd say. No one feels like a really defensive player on this league. On this team. Same with the offense as well, you know, that there's just not a lot of defensive ability on this team. And when your goalies are Skinner and Pickard, like, you know, you just need Skinner defense around them.
I thought Skinner was pretty good.
Not bad to get. He gets more hate than he deserves, because like we've said, like I've literally just said, like, there is no defense on this team.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, Skinner's never really been behind, like, a good defense. But,
dude, they were castrating him last season. It was so unfair. He was getting, like, smoked for no reason, man. He wasn't great, but... Dude, it was brutal.
He gets more hate than he deserves.
I think, in general, this team is just... It's so offensive-driven. And I think that's why they can't get over that hump. Is because, like you said, Bouchard and Ekholm and Nurse, I'd consider elite at scoring. They have weak defense.
Yeah.
A weak defense in general. And I don't know much about Alec, Kulak, and Emerson, but I feel like we've seen Bouchard. Bouchard took 39 shots in the last 10 games, according to whatever metric it's based off. That is... I think he has more shots than his entire team. Yeah. Which is what he does. Like, he literally just takes doesn't he literally just, like, they pass it to him, he takes it and just shoots a rocket right at the goal.
Especially on the power play, you know, like, this team is
they're really freaks at power plays.
And the reason they haven't struggled too bad on defense is just because their offense is so good that they, like, always have possession. And obviously your guys like McDavid, like, are so good at winning puck battles and stuff like that, so they can get possession, but, like, when they don't have possession, you immediately worry. So yeah, I have this team winning the division, but the exact ceiling of this team, they could go back to the cup, but it's gonna be really interesting to see. I guess we just gotta hope that like, if these young guys can really come through and, like, be good, then they could beat the Avs, but I'd still have the Avs over them in a 7-game series as of right now.
Yeah.
So, to wrap up the Pacific Division...
Edmonton, one last thing. Edmonton just rolls so well in the playoffs. That's the only worry I'd have about that, is, like, when it comes to playoffs, we've seen it 1,000 times. I stopped not believing in Edmonton, and then the minute I stopped not believing in them, they fell apart in the Panthers, but that's okay. They were just so good at making it to the cup. And then McDavid is a choker, obviously, we know this. And I'm about to get some fun. Where's the comments? Leave them. I know you want to. That was 2
years ago. They had, like, 2 years ago. They had, like, literally, like, McDavid put up, I think, the best playoff run ever.
Yeah, I remember that the like 3-1 the 0-3 comeback. They almost did.
And they almost did that 0-3 comeback, and he put up, I think, 1.5 points per game across that playoff run.
Yeah,
I think that was the most points anyone's ever put up in a single playoff run.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, to wrap up the Pacific, first place got the Edmonton Oilers, second place Vegas Golden Knights, third place Los Angeles Kings. Now, listen, that's a bit of a toss-up there, second and third, the Knights and the Kings. Like, if the Kings can make that move that we were talking about, then the Kings can come second in that division. Fourth and missing the playoffs, the Anaheim Ducks. Fifth, the Vancouver Canucks. Again, you could probably swap both of those teams around. It's a bit of a toss-up. Sixth, San Jose Sharks. Seventh, Calgary Flames. And eighth, Seattle Kraken.
Yeah. Wow. I stated competitive talks about hockey for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I just want to yeah. What a podcast, boys. Ton of fun. Thanks for
that was fun. Holy
thanks for coming on.
Forever.
No, it went forever, but it was fun. So, if you all watched this far, what are you doing? Make sure to leave a like, comment. We're gonna have him back, that's for sure. I'm already locking that in now. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.